When you're wrong, you're wrong, and yesterday I was definitely wrong. But first, let's go over today's sunrise run, 10.8 miles, 8 minutes, 29 seconds per mile. So in yesterday's video, I talked about the Pegasus Turbo and whether it had React film in it. I also talked about the Zoom Fly a little bit as well. I also made some mention of Lunarlon shoes, and so I want to talk about those three things and how I got it wrong. So the first thing that I talked about, let's go talk about the Pegasus Turbo. I have my reasons for why I thought it was only a ZoomX foam shoe. I went over that yesterday. If you guys want to see that, click on the link up here. I'll also put a link in the description. But simple digging would have uncovered that if you go to the initial Nike press release about it from July 11th, you scroll down, a little bit further down to the end of the post, and then look at the captions in the slideshow. Not the first one, not the second one, not the third one, I think the fourth one. There, it's plain right in front of me. I could have seen it right there. Also, someone, one of the commenters, directed me to a video from a Thai YouTuber who went to the Tokyo launch event, which that would have been amazing to go to. And he made probably the best Pegasus Turbo video that I've seen so far of all the videos that I've seen. And he held the Pegasus Turbo midsoled in his hand, two of the colors, the white one and the one from the black version. And you could see, although it's a little confusing from the black one in terms of what the foam that's painted and not, or colored, and I don't know if it's paint, but how they get color on it. And you could see a little bit better, although it's still not entirely clear, where the ZoomX ends and the React begins. But those are two really, I think, definitive sources. I don't speak Thai. You don't have to speak Thai either. The whole video is subtitled. So a pretty awesome video. Go check that one out. That one will definitely put a link in the description as well. So that was the first thing that I got wrong yesterday. The next thing I got wrong was I was talking about Lunarlon and why I wasn't all that interested in the Zoom Fly. And I mentioned that it was only, I don't know if I mentioned that it was only in the free RN series, but I mentioned that it is in the free RN series, and I wasn't that interested in those shoes, although I do think they're beautiful. And I've commented previously that I think the Nike free RN Flyknit 2018 is one of the black and gray one and the all white one are two of the best looking shoes that Nike makes right now. But that aside, I mentioned that it's made for natural type of running, kind of in the barefoot movement, and then only made for short distances. But yes, it was in the Nike Lunar Racers and the Nike Lunar Epics. My apologies to all the Lunarlon fans out there. I was wrong. It's the second thing. The third thing that I talked about was that I thought that the Zoom Fly only had Lunarlon in it, and I used that as evidence that the Nike Zoom chart that they made was somehow tipping the hat that a Zoom Fly 2 was going to have only React foam in it. And it turns out I was wrong on that one as well. The Zoom Fly has Lunarlon encasing a small react foam core. In that regard, I guess that chart is correct, saying that there is react foam in the midsole, although I think that overall it's not widely known, and it's certainly not advertised, that the Zoom Fly, number one, that it's a Lunarlon, which it is, but that there's react foam inside of it. But the other thing that people have been kind of commenting lately is that the Zoom Fly 2, or the next Zoom Fly that's going to be released, is rumored to going to have react foam in it. So I think I at least got that one right yesterday, hopefully. But again, those are still just rumors. I don't think anything's been announced yet. So we'll have to see what goes on there. So I will be the first one to admit if I'm wrong. I apologize for the error, and I thank you guys for the corrections. I don't care about being right or wrong. What I care about is that the information is what the information is, and I just wish it were easier to get a straight answer. I guess that's my overall theme for today. But work has been kind of crazy. I've been trying to respond to all the comments as best I can. You guys have been overwhelming me with feedback, and it is fantastic. And I just want to say thank you. I crossed the 4,000 subscriber mark today, and that is just unimaginable for me. I was watching or listening to the Gary Vee podcast on my run this morning, and he was talking to a guy whose daughter, in the Ask Gary Vee show, whose daughter was on there, and she, I think, was probably having a hard time with posting regular content. And so he was telling her that, like, you can't be worried about having an overnight explosion of followers, and then you got to keep making videos. She was the 10-year-old girl, and he said, you have to make videos for 10 years before anything interesting happens. And so that was something that resonated to me, because she said she had like 30-something subscribers. And I specifically remember back when I was starting out, and not even starting out making videos, when I had been making videos for a little while, early on, I used to put in all the description of my videos, and if you go all the way back, you can find them. I used to put a description in the video, the number of subscribers I had at the time I posted them. And I just remember being stuck at 34 subscribers for like 5 videos in a row. Maybe those numbers are off, but that's how, that's the memory. The ultimate gist is I just remember being stuck and thinking that like getting 100 subscribers was an insurmountable goal. But I kept at it, and I'm speechless. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. But more important than subscribing, thank you guys for watching, commenting, interacting with me in the comments, in Instagram and on Twitter, and in Strava as well. It's just been amazing to be able to talk to you guys in all these different places and connect with other people who have some of the same interests and are passionate about some of the same things as me. It has been an amazing journey, and I look forward to bringing you guys along with me as the journey goes forward, wherever that goes.
Yo, what's going on?